bring it back. Tell the DJ turn it up. Better DJ bring it back. Tell them play that shit again. Tell them that you like that. Like DJ turn it, 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 DJ 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 DJ. Pick up the PS and turn up the sound. Turn it up, better DJ bring it back. Now the DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back. Now the DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back. Now the DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back. Now the DJ turn it, 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 DJ 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 DJ. Pick up the PS and turn up the sound.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up, y'all? What up? What y'all doing, bro? Hey, we in here. Surprise! Surprise! I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm ready for work. I'm here. Clock me in. Clock me in, girl. Clock me in. I'm here. What's good in the YouTube hood? Ooh, I had to lubricate my throat. Had to lubricate. All right. What's good? Y'all have a good Mother's Day to all the moms in attendance. To all the moms not in attendance. I was watching YouTube earlier. I was watching some Shane Dawson. Shout out to Shane Dawson doing his thing. As per always, I haven't finished it yet though, so nobody spoil it for me, okay? But without further ado, if you like the vibes over here, you know what I'm saying? If you like the music, if you like the content, if you just like my face, bitch, like the video on your way in or out. It really don't matter. I hope you stay though. And if you do stay, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on all your notifications because I have a goal of 1K subscribers. And it's really not for monetization. It's just, you know, bragging rights. Just to stroke my ego, child. I just because I be stroking. That's what I be doing. I be stroking, okay? So I figure I'd come on here and kick it with y'all spontaneously. Um I don't really have a topic. This is an open panel, you know what I'm saying? It's been a minute since I've done an open panel. I don't even remember what my last open panel was. But you know, I just figured I'd come up here and kick it with y'all. No matter how long or how short, you know what I'm saying? Um, because I love y'all and I miss y'all. Oh, where have y'all been? I think I did pin it to the top. I'm pretty sure I did that already. Okay. Don't have me second guessing myself. I know I did. All right. What is this show? Okay. Thank you, StreamYard. Thank you. StreamYard got all these little plugs on the thing now, don't they? I noticed that a while back. It don't matter to me. Get your bread, StreamYard. Get your bread. Get your bread. Get your head. Okay. I don't know. Whew, the Roanoke City is coming out. Okay. The Roanoke City is strong with this one. Oh man. You know, I ain't been doing too much of nothing. I should be doing laundry right about now. Um, I should be taking a nap. You know what? It's crazy because I tried to take a nap earlier, but the nap wasn't happening. So I might have dozed off for like 15 minutes. It felt like 15 minutes, I swear. It might have been an hour or two, but it didn't feel like it. I don't know. Maybe I need to look up some sleep spells or some dream protection or something. I don't know. Cause somebody be snatching my sleep. And it ain't the Sandman, you know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there. That's just my little witchy problems. Let me light this cigarette. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. And I figured I better get a live in because let's count the nicotine. Three, four. I got 5 cigarettes left. Jesus, help us all. Help us all, Lord. Okay, if you want to contribute to the cigarette fund, there you go, right there. There you go. That's the quickest way. Pass that offering plate around. Okay, pass the offering plate around. I get paid this week at some point, but I think it's Wednesday. I don't know if I can wait till Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this open panel go. But yeah, it's open panel. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a bush creeper, okay? Don't be a bush creeper now. Um, don't be a bush creeper. Come on out the bushes, all right? Don't be a bush creeper. Midnight sneaker. I'm in rare form today. I'm on some shit today. I wonder if I could while I'm waiting on the people and the things of the things of the things because I ain't got no topic for real. I wonder if I could have a topic, but what fun would that be? That'd be almost like I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you gotta just roll with it. So I'm gonna see if I can connect my Twitter X onto this. So okay, why they call it X? It's still Twitter, bro. I'm gonna see if I can connect this. Oh, is my Twitter already connected? Oh, isn't God good? My Twitter already connected. Is it for real? Oh, this is the wrong Twitter. Log out. Log out. This is the wrong Twitter. I mean, I guess at one point I was on this Twitter, but not today. I'm not. Yeah, log out of that. Log out. Log out. And you know what we can do too? While we sitting here doing absolutely nothing, we can make hello. Let me be frank with you. What's up? How you feeling? Um, we can also make songs. We can go on the Singio app and make songs. Cause I've been wanting or waiting to make songs. Oh, someone just rang my doorbell. Hold up. Oh Lord. Oh, you gonna show your okay, okay, hold on, man. Hold on. Ain't nobody up in okay, just hold on. Okay, I know. Wait a minute. I know you're looking at me crazy. I know you're looking at me crazy. But hold up. I feel vulnerable. I feel really vulnerable because I know this is therapy for me. I feel really vulnerable because there's nobody in here and you just rang my doorbell like, what up, girl? I mean, you're here. Let me get you. You're a show. Okay, I get it. I get it. So let me get a nod, yes or no. Is this a porn bomb? Okay, because this. I mean, if you hung, it's okay, but you ain't got to advertise it. You feel me? Because, because I. Okay, okay. I'm gonna let you out. We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. What up, man?
Hey,
What's up?
you doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Just chilling.
So this is therapy for you.
Yeah, this is yeah,
So
yeah, a little bit.
is it regular in the therapy sessions to ask somebody if they're gonna porn bomb you?
Hey, on these YouTube streets, you gotta make sure, you gotta make sure, man.
You kind of seem flustered. What's going on?
Oh, I'm not frustrated. No, I'm not frustrated.
Not
Did I come up?
flustered.
Oh, flustered. No, no, I don't. I'm not flustered. I'm just, I'm getting ready to make some AI songs, and I'm trying to log into my Twitter actually, to see what was going on in the world today because I hadn't been online much. So yeah, that's what I was getting ready to do. But for some crazy reason, it's not letting me into my normal Twitter. So
So what you on here for on these YouTube streets?
on the YouTubes, well, mostly I cover crime. I cover true crime too. Right now I'm working on the Kanika Jenkins case, when I'm not on live stream. Um but yeah, I'm a unhonorary, unofficial Krama member, role player,
Okay.
participant.
So
You know.
explain to me what trauma means.
Oh, you don't know what crime? Okay, so Krama is like the drama within true crime.
Why do you like that?
Ooh, why do I like that? Oh, that's a good question. It's not that I like it; it's fascinating.
Why is it fascinating?
Ooh, this is therapy. Okay, on on a behavioral standpoint, like on a social behavioral standpoint. I don't know the right terminology, but on a psychological standpoint too. Very interesting to see how people conduct themselves under the umbrella of true crime.
Do tell.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go ahead. Do tell.
What?
I'll go ahead. Do tell. I'm curious.
Okay. Now, the how I got into trauma is a little scandalous, actually. It's a little I don't know if you're ready for this, Frank. I don't know if you're ready for this. Brace yourself. I slept with a YouTuber. Oh my god.
All right. And
and it was an ongoing, affair thing, right? And everyone's moved on, everything's gravy, everything's all good. But I had you turn lemons into lemonade. You can't take a negative situation and um or a disappointing situation, right? And let that just end with that. You gotta kind of flip it. You gotta make something positive and productive out of it.
Why did you sleep with a YouTuber?
Well, I had known him for, oh shit, for a while, you know. And I didn't, what's the word, pursue him per se, or um
You already said per se, but apparently you did.
well, okay. Let me okay, let me back it up. I was part of a core audience that he had, right?
Go figure.
Why you make that face? I was part of a core audience, right? That he had back in the day, right? And I really wasn't in his chat like talking about, but I was there, you know what I'm saying? And we
Oh,
had this camaraderie, this
well, since you slept with him, you got more on camaraderie.
yeah, we had a little chemistry. I mean, we had things in common too. Hey, what's up, Truth
Well,
Seeker?
I bet you have things in common.
Yeah, we had things in common. He was a stoner and all that, and I'm a stoner, so that was our thing in
You,
common. And music too, right? So
you had a connection.
yeah. Uh-huh.
I keep going.
Okay. So we had a connection, and me being me, when I find interest in someone, right, or I like to put myself out there, I'm kind of very hot and heavy with it. Like he said hey, and I said hey. He said, what you doing? I was like, nothing, chilling, whatever, whatever. And then like the next time, my introduction, like the next conversation, I just sent him a picture of my titties, like bam, you know. And
Why?
why? Because I had to stand out. You know what I'm saying? You can't just leave it up to fate. You gotta. Sometimes you gotta show them what you're working with.
Well, you explain it like it's nothing, but isn't that like an insecurity thing?
No, because I'm very blessed in the titty department, and I'm not ashamed of that. I'm a very sensual and sexual person, and if you look at my content,
So that means that apparently you feel that other people are a threat, hence therefore it is an insecurity thing because you think that you need to stand out.
yeah, I guess, yeah, it isn't an insecurity because I don't feel like it's an insecurity. Now, other people might feel that way, but me
Oh no,
personally,
it's totally like a security thing.
what? These facial expressions, Frank, are killing me.
Yeah, sorry, I can't help it.
It's like your face is saying way more than. Yeah,
Yeah, this isn't news, folks. Like, not an insecurity at all.
yeah.
Like,
I mean, because some girls, no, for real, like some girls, they have to be propositioned or asked.
no, no, no. But some girls are a proposition and ask. But it's a different when you get asked something that you go like, you know, let me do something that he doesn't ask me for because that totally doesn't give like a different interpretation on how he feels and sees about me.
I see where you're going with this. Like you're saying, I set myself up for failure.
Oh God, please don't use that terminology. Jesus Christ. That is not
Oh,
what I said.
okay. I was just
But
checking.
these Do you see like the well, it's not hypocrisy. To be honest, I'm not a prude as well. I mean, I got many yeah, never mind.
Hey, PCT.
But the thing is that if you go like, if you do like your own initiative, I mean, can you then blame the guy? I don't
Oh
really.
no, 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 no. Let me back this story all the way up.
Oh God.
I knew what type of guy he was. I mean, he was a player. He was,
Uh,
he was very he had women he was the type of guy that got more ass than a toilet seat. You ever heard that?
but then why did you fall for him? Because just because of the challenge?
I didn't say I fall for him. Were you assuming?
Ooh. No, I'm not assuming because you already did an action that already tells me that you apparently want to stand out, and you just literally just said that a couple of minutes ago. But
Yeah,
hey, you
yeah.
might be wrong. Then there you go. Then why are you contradicting yourself? That
I'm
doesn't make sense.
not,
It's
I
not really
wanted
good for you. You
wait,
need
wait,
to
wait,
admit in your therapy sessions, woman.
wait. I probably do. I probably do. Low key, low key, low
Okay,
key,
go.
high key, right? But it's not that uh, I don't. Okay, it's not a contradiction. It's just I
Ooh.
felt as
You,
though
you
for
don't
what
like that word, do you?
contradiction.
Yeah.
Um, I never thought about it until now.
Keep going.
Yeah. So, I man, I don't know. I was going with the flow. Okay.
So you don't know, or do you know?
I don't know. At this point, I don't know because whatever I had in my brain, I was like, man, he ain't going. He gonna trump this. You came in here swinging. You came in here ready, boy. But yeah, I had to stand out because there were so many women biting for his attention, right? And
Therefore, you exploited yourself.
it's not you can't exploit the willing. You can't.
Well, you exploited yourself to garner attention.
Sure, sure, yeah, sure. Okay, what's wrong with that?
So, yeah, you tell me. Apparently, there's nothing wrong with that.
Not if it's a self exploitation with a specific goal in mind. You know.
Just just to bang him, just to see how you can get you wet.
No, 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 no. Well, that yeah,
Also,
but
also, it didn't matter than that. So you did it because he was this individual that I don't know what the fuck he did, but apparently he had sex with him just because he's on a fucking face picture. Okay.
uh-uh. No, no, no. No, I didn't have I had sex with them because like you said, we had a connection, we had chemistry, you know. Did you just say
Where did
that?
that connection come from? From you showing your titties?
No, the connection came from just him being a content creator and me being in the chat and whatever we would talk about in chat because at the beginning of the conversations or interactions, it was based on music and hip hop history and
I, I,
metal and
I
his.
want you I want you to think back really hard
Uh-huh.
and just think of what you just said because there's your answer.
Okay.
Listen,
Okay.
begin. Because he was a content creator.
That's not the only reason, though.
Oh, you had feelings for him.
I thought he was an interesting personality. Let's put it that way. I thought he was an interesting guy.
Because he was a content creator.
Well, that's how I know him. I mean, that's how I knew him or knew of him, right? But I didn't know by doing that, by showing him my tits, I didn't know he was that accessible, you know. So, maybe that's a lack of boundaries on his part.
Well, why is it, apparently you had sex with him, and so
Yeah.
therefore it went beyond of you showing.
Yeah, it did. It went way beyond. It went way beyond.
So apparently you don't feel really feel well about that because apparently otherwise we wouldn't be here with your therapy session. So
Right. Right,
so to be honest, I'm not gonna say who I am or what I do, not yet.
right.
Um, so tell me, why do you feel the need that you need to talk about this?
I don't know. You asked a question. You asked about karma, and I was telling you how I got here.
Mhm.
And how I got here was after the fact of this scandalous affair, darling, with with a content creator. um, you know, uh, he turns out he had a girlfriend, and these women were contacting me like, "Yo, he has a girlfriend. He has a girlfriend. You need to tell him. You need to tell. You need to tell." And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me tell. Let me tell." So I got gassed up and I told the girlfriend, and things went.
But you followed the guy and didn't know that he had a girlfriend.
No, no, no. He didn't present that he had a girlfriend. No, he
Okay.
didn't say he had a girlfriend. There was no, even on his streams, he didn't, there was nobody around to indicate there was, you know, a woman around. He was acting and appearing single than a Pringle.
So you had the acknowledgement that he wasn't single, but apparently then he wasn't. So how did that make you feel?
Ask me that again.
So apparently you sent something that made him apparently garner more attention towards you. Uh, to be honest, I'm really familiar with the true crime community, so I probably know who it already is. But either way, uh, so he apparently, yeah, I'm pretty sure who I already know who it is because it only can be a couple. Uh,
Oh Lord, is it that bad in the trauma community?
no, not Chroma, true crime.
True crime. Is it that obvious?
Well, it depends what case you follow.
Oh well. Yeah,
But
you probably do. You probably could guess then. You probably could guess then.
I will tell you a second. Uh, well, I don't have to tell you a second because you obviously do not know me, which probably is a good thing. Uh, so you send titty pictures to somebody to impress him, and why exactly?
Why are we focused on the that part of it?
Well,
We had moved past
because
that, and we were going on to the how I betrayed him.
because honey, I really want to understand
Hmm.
as to why this individual apparently had the stature and this acknowledgement for you to do such an action. Like, what made him so special?
Mm. The swag. I think I've said this in another interview. He just had a familiar swag. He had a
Is he covering the Koberger case by any chance?
he used to.
Oh God, fucking go ahead.
No, whoa. I mean, you can take a guess. You can say his name, like you can take a guess.
That fucking Latino dude.
No, white guy.
Yeah, Latino, well, white guy, whatever the fuck that. There's only there's several guys. I okay. Go ahead, tell me, please.
Okay, okay. So his name is Jimmy, but he goes as Dolly Vision.
Oh God. Okay, I will tell you something in a second that is gonna shock your fucking titties off. But okay, go ahead.
Okay. That's it. That's Dolly Vision. He had a 2 year relationship. Not him, all guy. Yeah. So he had this 2 year relationship with this girl named Melissa, but everyone called her Missa, and everyone was telling me she used to be in the chats back in the day, but like I said, there was no. I was in there like a lot, and every night, whether I chatted in the chat or I just watched, there was no evidence. So when I told this girlfriend, what he had been up to, she blew up the spot, man. She blew up the spot and she exposed him, and he went viral. At the same moment, he was down at Quentin Simon in Savannah, Georgia, going nuts. And now, look at him, just 64,000 subscribers. And 99.9% of them all women waiting for their turn.
You know, you know who I am.
No.
I'm the guy that profiled Brian Koberger.
Ooh, interesting.
And to a T, got everything right, nothing wrong. Got his rote right, got his OCD right, got his autism right. I am also the guy that did the interview, one of the first ones, with Enan Hush. I'm also the guy that did a tip that is actually going to be used in their trial.
Wow.
But I'm a nobody.
Right. Well, nobody was here when you first jumped up, and I was like, "How you find me, dog? Like, ain't nobody even in here."
Because all those content creators, they don't mean shit to me.
Right.
I've solved more cases than their fucking two titties.
Right. So when that's my alarm for my son. So when you do, like you said, you solve cases. So are you working on any current cases?
I'm currently uncovering the Karen Reed trial, but that is about it.
Ooh.
But
you want to talk Karen Reed? Because I know a little something about Karen Reed.
You sure?
Probably not as much as you, but I can give an opinion or two. Ooh, that's a bar.
Well, honey, you're the host, so far away.
Okay, so first of all, let me get your opinion. Before I even dip my toe in this conversation, you think she innocent or guilty?
Wouldn't have a clue. You tell me.
No, you lying. That you lying. You already got an opinion. You are, because that's the mark on your face. Like, nah, I want to know what you think.
I'm not gonna say anything. You tell me. I don't know anything about the case.
Okay, I think.
I already know what you think.
Oh Lord, you've been doing some research.
I can just read people really well.
Oh, I think she's innocent. I think the Higgins man. I forgot his first name. Is it Brian Higgins?
Wouldn't have a clue.
Lies. I think the man that she was on Messenger trying to holler at, I think he knew, and John O'Keefe knew something was afoot. And I think when John went up to the door, either the dog got out or something happened, or there was a fight or something. And when he came back out, he just passed out because they was pretty wasted that night.
Mm-hmm.
And because it was a blizzard, I feel like it was definitely shoddy police work. I mean, red Solo cups. Wow.
How would you do it?
If I was there, how would I collect evidence?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't use red Solo cups from a convenience store.
Well, what would you use?
Um, the local hospital, don't they have like containers, like even like them containers that you do like a urine test in. You could grab like 100 of those from your local hospital or ambulance and scoop it up in that. At least it'll be sterile, you know?
Because they definitely had time for that, right?
Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah.
So go ahead, keep talking.
Um. Now, you know. I do. Have you watched the documentary? Because a lot of I didn't really get into it until HBO did that documentary, and then once I saw the documentary, I kind of saw this. And I don't know if I should let documentaries like that, mainstream documentaries like that, sway me. Because at first I was like, okay, she might have did something, but she didn't do that, right? Um, but then once I saw the documentary, especially with the tail light pieces, and the way she backed up when she went back out to go look for him again, and she backed into his car and then went out. She could have cracked her tail light then.
Are you certain of that, or is that a presumption?
I mean, it's all presumptions because I wasn't there. It's all presumptions and speculation.
So, what is your theory?
My theory is, well, I don't really have a theory. I have more questions. Like, why did they get rid of that dog?
Why
You know,
wouldn't they get? Why wouldn't they get rid of the dog? What is the question about it? Because I'm pretty sure there was no dog DNA found on the body.
but they had a German Shepherd. What was it, Chloe or something?
Yeah, but why would that matter? There is no dog DNA found on the body.
But what about the wounds on his arm, though? Well, you said there's no DNA found on the body, but
There's no dog DNA found on the body, so why would you have a presumption that something
okay. Well,
is
what
there?
DNA was found in the body? Wasn't there like pig DNA or something?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so pig DNA. What if the dog had a treat, right? Right before he attacked John O'Keefe, and then when he bit John O'Keefe, instead of dog DNA, it was from the treats. Is that
Does it
possible?
does it exclude every single dog DNA, like saliva, hair, anything else?
Yeah, like hair. Yeah, that's true.
Like I said, I don't know anything about the case. I'm just wondering.
Yeah. Uh huh. And then like what would her motivation be to run him over? Because at that point
Does
there
there
was
need to be
no.
does there need to be a motivation when it's in the moment?
Yeah, there's got to be a motivation because.
Why does there need to be a motivation? What is the definition of a motivation? It's the intent to.
But still, if you have the intent to, there's got to be a reason for that intent.
That's usually how it works, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now, granted, on the flip side, I can see that she did have a jealous personality when it comes to other females approaching John O'Keefe.
Hey, that's you saying. I don't know anything about this case, so
And so, I can definitely see her assuming, oh, at the house. He's at the house with some chick is there at the party, and he's not
so
coming back out.
why are you starting this? I'm just out of curiosity because I don't know
Uh-huh.
anything about this case. Um, Why are you starting this case backwards? So they went to some bar, right?
Uh-huh.
Then why are you starting backwards and not in the correct chronological order? I just wonder.
Oh, I was just the things that pop in my head, the things I remember that stood out to me.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't mean anything to hurt you, so just wondering.
No, no, I
Uh,
was just the things that, that popped in my head that I thought were odd. And then how do you explain the different soles of the shoes?
oh God.
Yeah, I've been watching the Glera. Shout out to the Glera. I love the Glera. No offense, Cherry, don't come for me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk to. I'm not gonna.
No
Just not
comment.
gonna.
No comment.
No comment. He doesn't like me. I do not like him. So
Oh, he doesn't like you and you don't like him. Why? What happened?
because he's a pussy.
No, you didn't call the glare a pussy.
I did.
Oh my god. Why? Why? Okay, why do you presume him to be a pussy, sir?
Because I asked him that if he wants to talk shit, then we can talk shit. And I know nothing about this case, right? So the presumption of innocence is there. So, apparently I do not matter because, I don't have 10K subs. And apparently he cries about freedom of speech, which is kind of hypocritical. So, uh,
Mm.
apparently I do not matter. No, I do not matter because I would steal his subs and probably am 100% not as stupid as he is. But
Oh,
hey,
Lord. Ay, ay, ay. Why does
let's
everybody
keep on.
everybody hates the glare?
No, everybody hates me. Trust me. Anyways, let's keep on going.
Hmm.
I know nothing about this case, so you tell me what
Oh,
else happened.
what else happened? Well, like I said, they were earlier. They were drinking a lot. So, and the crazy thing of this doesn't help my defense of Karen Reed at all.
God,
But
you're so adorable. I really.
what this
No,
is,
really, really. Thank you for having me on because I've been waiting and begging, and just wanting to talk to a normal individual that, you know, that is having the guts to actually just be normal and actually talk about their experience. And
mhm,
apparently nobody wants that. It's a toxic world, I have to admit. Um, but I don't believe in people that have a false narrative and just lie about it. But
right.
I will I know nothing about this case. And I will and I will pretend to for a while.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Because I don't want to spoil your stream here.
Oh no, you ain't gonna spoil nothing.
All right, then ask me anything and I probably have an answer.
Oh, okay. About the Karen Reed or any
Honey, I'm a true crime Wikipedia.
true crime Wikipedia. Okay, bet. Okay.
Like I said,
Okay.
I'm the
True
guy who profiled Brian Koberger before he got
Goldberger.
arrested.
Okay. I got a question. Ooh, this is like a kid in a candy store. Okay. When you profiled Brian Kohlberger, right? What? Because some people, he is very weird. Just off of face value, just off of when they first picked him up, he looks and his mannerisms are very weird. But what about Brian Kohlberger stood out to you?
Well, how can I contact you? I can send you the profile.
I have an email. I can put it in the chat. Actually, I'll put it in the back chat. If I can remember my email, Jesus.
Then you can read it and then you can come back to me.
Oh, okay, all right. So that you like are you like a Dr. Spencer Reed over here?
I'm no one.
Criminal Minds over there.
Like I said, I'm no one.
Okay, no one. Wait. Let me look on my phone. I got so many emails. And the one on my profile is incorrect.
You ever never seen my interview with Enon?
You're what?
Was a guy next to next door from the Idaho house.
No.
All right.
Why should I? I'm scared. I'm scared. Why should I?
Oh, because it's not relevant. Just
Oh,
interview the
okay.
guy. I just interview the guy for the very first time.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh wait, are you gonna wait? Isn't Brian Kohlberger? Any wasn't he like a panty sniffer? Random, random one.
All right. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna send you the tip that I did too.
Okay.
All right. Sent. Let me know if you read it.
Okay. And shout out to all 14 people in the building. I didn't think nobody was gonna be here. Oh my god. Like the video on your way in or out and subscribe because you never know what's gonna happen. All right, let me check this inbox. Okay.
And check the date also because it's before he got arrested.
All right. Do you want me to share my screen?
Oh, you can. You do whatever floats your boat.
Let me read it first. Let me read it. While we are doing an application.
My best English, by the way.
Wow. Oh wow. Reasons have. Oh. Dang, you had the intersection and everything.
Got everything right.
So okay, when you do your profiles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you is there like a process to this? Is there I mean, is the process resemblant of like we see on TV or like
No,
FBI files or anything like that?
not a single bit. Have you ever seen an accurate profile like this?
No.
I'm the first.
You have popped my profile cherry. Awesome. So,
Why you think I'm not worried about what all the other content creators think, do, or how many subs they got?
Right, right. Um, so like when I'm very intrigued about the whole profiling process. So you know how psychologists say that the dark triad is something to look.
Forget
No,
about that.
forget about the dark triad. So okay, so bro, you telling me that normal presenting people could flip a switch?
Yeah, they can. There's always been a debate of nature versus nurture.
Nurture, yeah. Huh. Wow.
And by the way, I do have a history in mental health care. So,
Oh, so this is therapy then. Oh, yeah.
truth seeker, you can have criminal justice doesn't mean shit. I laugh at those people. Trust me, nobody can ever fucking copy what I did. Not a single
Yeah,
chance.
I see you got some fans in the chat.
Oh, they come for me. So,
Oh, they come for you. Okay. So you like notorious on these streets then?
I don't know, but everybody knows who I am when it comes to Koberger.
Oh, hey, Leanie.
Hey, Leanie knows who I am. She's beautiful. She's lovely.
Yeah, Leanie's been going through the Kohlberger stuff.
Hmm.
I gotta catch up with Leanie on the Kohlberger stuff.
So yeah, I'm not concerned about anything. That's why I don't cover it because I know better.
Right. Okay. Okay. So I don't know if I have any let's see if I got any more Kohlberger questions. Do you think Kohlberger and Dylan, if I'm right, do you think they had a previous encounter?
I cannot answer that question. See, the thing is that I did that profile because it was an unnamed suspect, an unnamed individual, and hence therefore I made my profile based on unknown identifications. I cannot make an identification based on somebody that is basically guesswork. So I cannot answer for him.
Right.
I, I really can't, and that is why I love so much doing like the unsolved cases, is because it is non-subjective.
Lena, you can come up if you want. If you
Oh,
don't mind.
no, I know I love Lady.
Okay.
So I love Lady, and she went through a lot of stuff. And to be honest, I do not necessarily watch it. Not because I'm not interested. It's because I know
Right.
better. Because there's not always an answer for people um that do certain things. I already knew that Koberger was from Pullman. I already
Mm-hmm.
knew that. I knew you took the 95 and the I-95. I knew you did the entire circle. Don't ask me why. Just intuitive feeling, because that is how good I am. There's no one that can dispute me. Nobody's gonna be better than me. So everybody that is gonna be disputing it, I don't watch.
Okay. All right.
Sounds really sounds really arrogant, but you seen the profile, you seen the date.
Oh.
I was spot on. There's no
Okay, I
dispute
have a
about it.
guest backstage. The incomparable, the always classy, my favorite, my top favorite, my number one homesteader, according to Leanie.
Yeah, lady.
Sierra always crack me up. Hey, I love you so much. It kills me. I didn't know. I just woke up. I didn't know you guys were live. I didn't mean to bombard. So I'll be quiet and just sit back and listen. Hi, Frank.
Hey,
But I'll answer all the questions, girl. I got this shit.
Oh yeah, you've been on it heavy. I was asking Frank about does anyone believe that Dylan knew Koberger beforehand?
No.
No.
No, not at all. Hi, MJD. Sorry,
No, you're
Hey,
good.
Teresa.
believe you knew her. Mm-mm.
What?
He
Now what is the time span between the murder itself? Like from the time we know everyone was okay till the time they weren't okay. What's
so
the time?
those.
Why does that matter though? It happened. It doesn't matter how fast it happened because if you put a timestamp on anything, people are gonna try to speculate what timestamp happened in between.
Well, they do, but it does kind of matter because if we've got timestamps, then we can prove Brian Koberger drove a white Elantra. The white Elantra is seen from at different times roaming around the house, and if we can prove the 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 last time anybody was heard from, any of the victims have heard from, match it up with the white Elantra, we've got a pretty good idea who did it.
Looney, that is already really interesting that you say that if we can prove, but you can't prove it because you do not have access. Otherwise, the police would already have done it. Therefore, there's sense of
What are you talking about? We can't prove it's already been proven.
No, but I'm just saying if we can prove that is what you just said, and I'm just open.
Well,
Saying that.
I was saying that like hypothetically because you were like it really doesn't matter, but it does. That's why it's been proven, and that's why the pro-burgers are out there trying to disprove it.
No, I'm just saying it doesn't matter for evidence wise because it has already been proven.
Okay.
So why does it matter in what order somebody has been killed in?
Well, that's easy to. That's the order. If she
Because that leaves over for speculation, right? That he had a preference of individuals, right?
Well,
and that already has been disproven as well because there's a social media contact.
That's not true. Frank, Nick,
what isn't true?
You've already been on my panel about this one, and we kind of just made it very clear, and it's still up where you do say that you don't know this case.
Of course I do know it.
No, you didn't. You go look on the very last Koberger Wednesday I did. You came up on my panel. I asked you if you were following this case, and you said, no, not really. Go back.
I was being hypothetical. I was being sardonic. Do you know what I did?
Way too much ego to be
Chris last time because I told you exactly that, and that's why you did an entire episode fucking scolding me because you don't listen. You know what the fuck I did?
Hold up, Big Daddy. No. I was not doing an episode to school you. I do a Koberger episode every Wednesday, and then I do one every Thursday. You just happen to pop in. If you want to learn, stick around and learn. What you didn't because you just had to be on panel. And every time I got to talk and you would jump down and run out of the stream and then come back and say, link. That's what was happening.
Because that is how much you know about me.
What are you talking about? I went through all of Delphi with you, Frank.
You don't know what I did in the fucking Koberger, did you?
You told me it's you know what? I don't ever take my lives down. It's right there to see. Go ahead and go watch.
Okay, then I have a life for you right now. Then I'm gonna share with you. Then you can see it for yourself because you think that I know nothing about this case, right? Well, I just sent something to Queen that I fucking profiled Koberger to a T before his arrest because that is how much you listen to.
Then why would you tell me that? No, you haven't.
I was being sardonic, woman. I was being fucking hypothetical. That is what I was trying to be, but you never listen. That is why I dismissed you, and that is why I didn't want to have anything to do with you because that is why you wanted to
Then
have
why
me on
would you send
anyways,
a
because I was
private
nothing
text
more than a pretty
message?
face.
Really? Then why would you send me a private text message later that you didn't want nothing to do with me? Eh?
I just told you.
No, you didn't. You listen, you're speaking in circles trying to cover lies. You said that that's why you didn't want
Okay.
nothing to do with me. Yet you send me a private message later. There's my wink at you, Big Daddy.
The Big
All
Daddy is
right.
killing me.
You know, Lenny,
Burger.
I have nothing to worry about.
I
I
don't. You
really
don't.
don't.
Why would you worry about this? Why would you worry about me? Nobody cares about me. I don't care. I don't want to hijack your panel, but and I didn't mean to get in. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I
You're
didn't
good. You're good.
expect your
I mean,
guest on
you,
panel.
I mean,
I was looking for
you're
your
fine.
video.
Oh my God, there's so many. There's so
I
many.
know.
All right. So since we're at it, I have another video for you as well. Since we're gonna be a dick about it.
Dick.
Um.
That's you know what? Those are my initials. That's my initials. I wear that proudly. I am a number one dick. I was born and married a dick. Oh my
You
God.
know,
I'm
and that is why I you know, I send you stuff which you apparently do not read. Hence why I
you don't send
didn't
me
want
shit
to.
other than flirt messages.
I did. Okay. Anyways,
You want me to show it? I can give it to Sierra.
go ahead.
Heart messages.
Mm-hmm.
Shara, I send you a link. Can you please play it?
Yeah, sure.
What?
I have someone
Because
backstage called Becca Moonlight. Who's that?
I don't know.
that will show you that I have been on this case for a very long time. Actually, I interviewed one of the neighbors. Lainey, how about that?
I
Oh, also,
wait a
I
second.
interviewed. I'm
And
pretty sure that I did one of the most fucking amazing tips in YouTube fucking goddamn history. So you want to tell me about Kohlberger shit? Well,
listen,
I can disprove it. Sure,
listen,
go ahead.
listen. I just go by what is told to me. I take people at face value. If I didn't know you were kidding around, I'd have told you, fuck off, give me what you got, Frank. You know how I am.
I thought that I gave it to you.
Thought, and I sincerely apologize if I did not pick up on
Uh,
um
You
on
don't have to. You don't have to apologize.
sure I do. Sure I do. Just because other people don't, I have different morals. If I called you a liar without
You
realizing you really weren't lying, I owe you an apology and I give it to you. That's how I
you
was raised.
you didn't, honey. In all honesty, I'm not sure if we talked too much about this case because we were too busy with Delphi. But I am pretty sure that I sent you all this.
No, you did not send me nothing on Koberger. Nothing. We talked Delphi.
Well, now I need to.
Go back and
Show your face in the back. Whoever's backstage, I need you to show your face in the back.
But you know, it doesn't matter. But Alini, I profile Kohlberger so extremely well, and Queen, you can ask Queen what I sent. It has the timestamps on it, and it's scary good.
listen, I don't have any reason not to believe you, Frank. That's the problem. When you said on my panel, no, I don't know much about this case, I believed you. There's
I was
a problem.
because I thought that you knew that I was kidding. I'm
No, I
sorry.
didn't. I'm sorry. Because I'm not like that. I'm not like that at all. And I thought you were brilliant in Delphi. Thought it was brilliant.
Well, I was even more brilliant on this one.
When I pulled you up on my panel, I was like, Frank's gonna know this shit because I know what you do. So I was confused why you had said to me, no, I don't really know much about this one. And then I heard you say, yeah, I interviewed, I think was it Chief Fry?
No, Enon. I spoke
Yeah,
to Chief Fry. I spoke to a shit ton of people, but I
yeah.
don't have it all recorded. I
Oh, I
spoke
know.
to
I believe,
um. Go ahead. Sorry.
no, I totally believe you.
And that is why I need to laugh at every single one that is covering Koberger. because nobody is gonna fucking contest me on shit. Because I fucking made the most amazing profile.
Best I can, Brad.
What?
I said, don't laugh at me for covering Koberger. I'm doing the best I can.
No. But see, that is the thing. That is why I wanted to join you, is because apparently you were not aware of what I did. And that is why I'm saying is you need to listen to me. I did the fucking amazing thing.
I do listen to I listen to my chat. I listen to everybody on panel. You dipped whenever I was reading, when I was going at it with the guy in my chat because he wouldn't come on my panel, and that pisses me off.
Well, in all fairness, if you go back, I dipped because you were going over a document that was too long and I wasn't gonna waste my time.
Right. But I had to, because that's what he was arguing with me about. And the way he was reading it, in my opinion, was
Move
wrong.
it, move it. Remove that. That's a fucking fake. There we go. I was gonna say that's a porn bomb right there.
What do you
That was a porn bomb.
No, I have not listened to Frank's interview. Leah, I already apologized to him if I said something out of line and thought something different when I took him seriously on what he said on my panel.
I was honestly just being sardonic. I really thought that, that you were just.
They're in backstage and they said Frank equals liar.
Well, you can see the timestamps, so good luck calling me a liar. But anyways, you can play the video if you want.
Okay.
You have to probably skip it.
No.
Do you have a timestamp?
Live.
You can skip it ahead like 5 minutes.
I honestly need to get my fucking composure
5 minutes?
because I'm honestly fucking pissed.
And that was when Richard Allen was just arrested. It's really confusing.
For the people who watched the last 5 minutes, I am entirely fucking pissed. And that's for obvious reasons. And I totally
Can you switch to 1050?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Leah, did you hear me apologize to Frank?
Hey.
And that is fine. That is totally fine. But there's one principle within that you do not do.
What's that?
I try to ask questions that are already known. I try to ask specific details.
So that is Enon. That is one of the neighbors of
that is already out there, but I want to have confirmation. And apparently, just because she has a law practice, she's not obligated to speak to me.
Can you stop this, please? I fucking hate myself. I really can't fucking listen to myself. I really can't.
It's very hard to listen to yourself.
But there's let me see. There's one like cool thing. I asked him if he's like the killer. And that is that I can do I asked that 12 times. 26 and 17 seconds.
Okay. Ooh, and past it. Dang, this
I heard a scream, like I had like, and I like there's like a few like vehicles I saw that I could remember that I tried to like say just in case it would help, but like
that's a black
Matt who in the backstage? Who is Matt? Matt who? I know a lot of Matts.
I would be careful now.
You got beef with Frank. Okay, well, take it up with Frank.
I fucking I have no idea what I did wrong. That's the point.
Man, you hot tonight.
I'm Matt, and Frank knows me. Then Matt, then who the fuck are you, dude?
Okay. So what are we watching here?
So this is an interview before Brian Kober got arrested, and Enon, the guy that I'm interviewing, is one of the King Road neighbors.
Oh, okay.
I just saw that comment here.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Yeah.
where did
I
you
was
see
like,
it, though?
I was just thinking of like any cars that I normally don't see that night, and I was like, that's the only one I can remember. So,
Have you ever been contacted by Moscow PD?
Yeah, they came the very first night of the murder. They came and knocked to my door. They asked everyone questions. I don't think they ever released that information because they didn't, for obvious reasons. They're trying to keep their investigation private and stuff. But yeah, they came in, talked to everybody. And I talked to them once after that, and yeah, that's it. I think that someone was telling me they're coming by yesterday and trying to say what?
Really, yesterday?
Yeah, I wasn't home though, so
Really weird.
they tried to knock on my door. They didn't get me. So yeah, they said the FBI was going around asking questions.
For obvious reasons, I'm gonna ask you.
Okay. What side of the house was he beside? He was a neighbor, right?
Yes.
So was he on the left or the right? Or the back?
It depends on how you see it, but he's to the left if you go where Koberger parked his car.
Right there at the sliding door.
Oh, yeah, right on the sliding door, and then to the left, like that brick building.
Okay. All right.
Killer.
No, I think that's obvious to anyone who's not a
weirdest interview ever,
or a flat earther, or I don't know. I guess it might look kind of crazy, just because my life or whatever, but I don't know. The recent article too, I was looking at Fox News. They said, and like I said, I take everything the media says with a grain of salt, but they were saying that the knife was kind of like a loose term to describe it, because they're now like saying it's more of like a bigger like blunt object. And
I already know who this guy is, and he says the guy in the backstage. He claims to be an individual that is in Brian Koberger's vicinity. He already has multiple Wooly, that's his name, but actually his name is Chris. Chris was a friend of Brian, and Chris is chasing clout right now, and that is him in the background right now. Chris only cared about money. That is why I booted him, and Chris is now stalking me, and I think it's cute. See, who's Chris? Yeah, you're Chris. You fucking idiot.
All right, I'm gonna boot you for now.
Could you imagine that you wanna explain that somebody is a friend of Brian Koberger, and then if you ask them,
yeah, that's a crazy intro.
Then if you ask them, how do you know them? Well, yeah, from school. Okay, so do you know them any more than just from school? Yeah, we went to high school from together. That's it.
Oh, that was it, huh?
Okay, yeah. Every fucking moron Jules went for it. Fucking every single fucking moron went for it, and that is when I fucking stopped covering Koberger, because I simply do not care. I mean, Chris, what do you have to offer, my man? You don't have a fucking jack shit. I covered Koberger. I am fucking spot on. You are nothing compared to me. I am just saying, my man, and that fucking aches you. And that fucking aches him.
I'm stuck on the Koberger. I'm stuck on the case. I don't know what kind of drama is going on with this dude.
No, it's fine. Sorry.
My brain is. I went full true crime.
You can click this one away, but this one was before the interview that I did. That was before Koberger got arrested.
Okay. All right. So this is before Koberger got arrested. Okay. So you or Lenny can answer this question, but wasn't there a was like a DoorDash order? Does anybody know what time that was?
It was around around 4, wasn't it?
4 or 3?
It was around 4. Let's see.
It was like 4:12.
4:12. Okay. Cool. Okay, so 4:12, and then what time did Dylan call the cops, or who called the cops?
Bethany called the cops.
Bethany called the cops, and what time was that?
11:58 or 59.
Okay.
Another next day. Sorry, several hours later.
Huh. So I need a.
You think that's suspicious, don't you?
Yeah, I need a
I figured. Why is that suspicious though?
I don't know. It just seems like, I guess somebody must have went back to sleep.
What?
Or why did it take so long to call 911?
Well, in a perfect world, because you're expecting someone to have perfect responses, which they are not.
True.
And having this reaction about a situation they are not fully aware of, and they either can sleep it off or, like Bethany did. So why? I'm not scolding you.
No, you're good. I'm just curious.
But why do you think that they had like this interlocking connection? I mean, there's already a presumption there, right? Oh yeah, this is really weird. Like, why is it weird if it's completely illogical?
Yeah, I get it, because it's a traumatic situation, and you don't your reaction is not always going to be what people think it should be. I get that, but I'm trying to find a layout of the house.
So I'm just wondering, like, why do you think that is weird though? Like, did you try to imagine yourself in that situation? How it would be?
No, I'm just, because she said she didn't see his face. She only saw his eyebrows.
And why is that odd?
It's not odd, but was that the only part of his physicality that she described?
No.
Well, she only saw his eyes because he was wearing a face mask, a baklava, but however you pronounce that stupid baklava.
Balaclava.
Yeah.
Or something. So the only part that was showing of him was his eyes.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
So what are you expecting though? Because I sense some sort of, and I'm just trying to understand, is that you have some sort of ridicule. Like, what would you expect to have seen any better during that situation?
No, because I mean, I'm assuming at that time of night or early morning, all the lights are off.
I mean, you would assume that, right? But you would assume, and see, that is the beautiful thing about if you cover true crime a lot, is that nothing is presumptuous. There's nothing presumptuous about anything. You really think a college house would have all the lights out? It's not a military facility.
Maybe I'm just going on my personal experience, because at 3 a.m. it looks, all the lights are off here.
But does that matter for?
No. I was just talking.
No, I know. And like I said, I'm not scolding you. I'm just asking really hard questions that apparently nobody wants to answer because people are ridiculously close-minded, and
Especially in true crime.
especially in true crime, and that's why I'm not too concerned because I think it's lawful, and I think that I am entitled to laugh at other people because I'm awesome, and I really don't give a shit. I've really solved cases. I've really solved hard cases as well. And if people want to have a fucking complaint about it, then then test me. You explain me why certain scenarios happened and why you think those are the truth. Because it's the same thing with Karen Reed. People thinking that oh yeah, they got killed by the Yellbirds. And what is your incriminating evidence? Yeah, we just know. Like, what the fuck did you do? Fucking lay tarot cards, draw fucking astral projected
I got
in that
tarot
shit?
cards. Do we need them?
Oh
I got
God,
I got
no,
tarot. I got
no,
2 decks.
but that is exactly the same issue. I mean, when I came up here and you started to talk about that shit, I fucking knew immediately you were talking about Dolly Vision. Immediately,
Oh,
immediately.
you're profiling me.
Oh no, it's just fucking paying attention. And to be honest, that is why those people don't want me on there, because I all think that they're a bunch of fucking lying sacks of shit.
We're gonna do some Dolly Vision slander over here.
I will fucking slander that dude 24/7. He can have me on, and I will fucking tell it in his face.
Oh, so when I get to 1K, if I want to have a Dolly Vision roast, I can count on you.
What is he gonna roast me about? How wrong I am?
No,
I am never
roast
wrong.
him. To roast him.
Well, I can roast him like 24/7. What he's gonna do? Do fucking spirit box and fucking scam people?
He might throw some soap at you. You never know.
Well, he can throw the soap at me all that I want. I fucking solved more cases than he ever fucking did. So let him come at me with a fucking what does he have again? Like that fucking split fucking tooth that he has.
I don't know. He got he got his he got a pretty badass girlfriend. She might come for you, dog.
I don't give a shit. I've been worse.
I love it.
What is he gonna do? Fucking scam people just to go to CrimeCon? I mean, what did he solve?
This okay. Oh, yes, we're gonna definitely Leanie leave.
No, but I am wrong. I'm so wrong, nah, dude. I'm fucking way more important than you, and you can't fucking stand the fucking sight of me. Not kidding. In all honesty, I'm a nobody, and I don't really matter. And I'm just really scared of everybody. I don't know fucking jack shit. But the fact is that is that you're a spirit box fucking crackhead.
He's going to the Lizzie Borden house in a few days, I think.
Well, good for him.
Are you hoping he gets possessed?
To be honest, I don't really give a shit. I mean, why would I give a shit if people fucking lie? If they believe in things that are not there, and they're making money out of dead people that I fucking do my utter best on fucking actually profiling. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? Because I actually have confirmation that I am fucking way better than him. Then shouldn't I have those subscribers? No, because you know what? I don't give a shit. They can go die in a hole. Fucking.
I think it's also perception,
Of what? Fucking education? What's wrong with people?
I don't think I don't think education is a strong suit for his viewership.
But see, that is the thing. That's why people don't like me. That's why people don't want to
But
have
I
me
get
on,
what you're
because
saying. You're saying you put in the work and the time and the effort to understand and profile these cases, and then you got some guy scamming old ladies for CrimeCon. I understand, man.
Well, no, to be honest, I don't give a shit what the fuck he does. I don't watch him. I just think he's a complete loser. But I really don't watch him. I don't care too much. But when you said when you came on here and said that you showed your titties, I already know that it was for Dolly.
He got a reputation like that. Damn. He probably do. I mean, I've heard stories.
Because that is the only white hillbilly that fucking scams people with fucking spirit boxes. And my name is Roscoe Pico Tree, and I watch too much fucking whatchamacallit. I wouldn't have a fucking clue. Because the dude is a dumbass. I would fucking have a debate with the guy 24/7.
Oh, he ain't gonna debate nobody now. He barely debated the Glare. You was like, oh god, double douche.
You know, I can't fucking handle those people. And in all fairness, I think it's all bullshit. I think Dolly Vision is a sack of shit. He scams people. The Glare, well, he's just completely retarded. You know, but I guess I'm not any better because people don't want to handle the truth. They don't want the truth. They never perceive the truth. So therefore, I must be wrong, and therefore, I do not matter. Apparently, that's kind of funny because all those motherfuckers, they apparently blare about the First Amendment, right? Even though that I'm not European, or that I am European, they all they all blare about the fucking First Amendment right about free speech. But as soon as I do it, no, because I'm European, it doesn't matter because I don't have 10K subs. Those people, honey, trust me, they're all in it together. They're all in it together. That is why the Glare came on fucking Dolly Vision. Because
it would make sense. It would definitely make sense.
Yeah.
Yep, it would make sense.
Because of that.
Their banter is almost romantic, you know?
Because of that. Because those motherfuckers wouldn't have me on. Not a single fucking time. Plus, I'm way too much intimidating on my looks. Plus, I'm way too smart, and I would fucking destroy. You give me 5 minutes. I fucking told the Glare, you know, William, give me fucking 5 minutes. I will steal your subs and fucking in 5 minutes. 5 minutes, just give me 5 minutes. And he keeps wanting to fucking push me, and then he just ignores me, which is fine.
Yeah. So you did the Delphi too, huh?
Yeah. That is what people want to fucking scold me about.
Huh. I hadn't got into the Delphi much, but I heard there was a lot of occult stuff going down.
Mm-hmm. You got a private message, didn't you?
A private message?
Mm-hmm.
Like on my phone?
I don't know. I'm just wondering because usually it happens this way when I go on somebody's channel. There's always somebody that talks about Delphi and what I did, but they don't have an understanding on what I did, and that is like leading up to people wanting to kick me anyway. So.
Oh no, I haven't got a private message yet. Maybe after the stream. But I'm getting ready to go cook something for my teenager here in a bit.
No worries, I will leave. You can stay on.
Huh?
Don't worry, you can stay on. I figured this would have happened. It's always the same.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I didn't come up here to stay long anyway because I didn't have a topic or anything I wanted to cover. I was just on here to bullshit. So
it's just cute how it happens because it's always the same, and that's what I'm saying. always about sabotage. People fucking hate because I tell the truth. Anyways, thank you for having me on, and I hope
No problem, Frank.
Okay.
Thanks for coming. Okay. Wow. Wow, guys. Wow. Wow. Dude, I'm about to end it. Bye. Man, oh man. What? I, if y'all can see my back chat, it's crazy right now. I ain't never had so many messages in the back chat, bro. It's crazy. Crazy town. Crazy town. Man, oh man. Well, if y'all like this randomness that just happened, I I don't know much about Frank, okay? I'm gonna leave it up. He was cordial. You know what I'm saying? He was cordial, and he spoke his mind, and he introduced himself pretty well. I thought I was in therapy when he first came up here. I was like, oh my god. I was sitting here. I was like, should I pray? Because you know how I have a track record with these white men and tattoos. I was like, oh god. I was like, oh god, because I've been on the Facebook dating, and I was just like, who, who, where, why, who? I thought it was somebody from Facebook dating. I was like, oh god, oh god. I was like, we're just gonna publicize this. But yo, check it. If you like, the randomness of this, stick around. Like the video. We'll see what it do. You know. If you want to contribute to my cigarette fund, which I'm going to quit at some point, but not anytime soon. Okay. Um, and subscribe, stick around because you never know what's going to happen over here, guys. I mean, I don't know if it's me or it's my personality. Maybe did my titties get me here? I think it was the titty, wasn't it? That black titty go a long way. Lord have mercy. That black titty go a long way, man. Well, well. Turn on all your notifications because we just don't know. We we just don't know. Whew. I mean, can we just take a collective whew, whew, a collective sigh? That was a lot. And I had so many questions coming in my brain for true crime. It's like every true crime case. And it's not just the main cases that pop in my mind. It's the shit that be on the TV at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like the American Greed and the Southern Fried Homicide. So pardon me if I wasn't on my P's and Q's, but it was a good learning experience. We have a goal of 1K subscribers, okay? Not for monetization. Stop right there. Not for monetization. Simply so I can talk my shit. So I can walk up into, Queen Bees and flip my hair and, I can just look cute, when people click on my page and they see 1K, they can be like, oh, okay, 1K, we see you. We see you. I know a lot of people on YouTube got more than 1K, but 1K would mean the world to me. I'll probably cry on the 1K stream. Just a little. So if y'all want to see me cry, cool, just give me 1K. You know what I mean? But man, so let's recap. We retold the story of how I got here in true crime. That was a therapy moment I didn't ask for, but okay, cool. My titties was a big topic. at the beginning of it. Wow, that black titty. And apologies to Dolly Vision, I guess. I didn't know this was going to be a little bit of a roast. I wasn't prepared for that. But it is what it is. Uh, Shout out to the Glare, I guess. I like the Glare. I think he has good content. I think he has interesting perspective. Love his soundboard. Love his humor. Cool dude, right? I don't have nothing against him, But to each their own. To each their own. So what y'all oh, and shout out to according to Leanie for coming up on my panel. Oh my god. You guys, I had according to Leanie up here. If you can see my face, I was fangirling. I was like, oh my god, Leanie's up here talking Kohberger. Oh my god, get your shit together. Pull some tabs up, Sierra. Pull the tabs up. Start clicking. Ask good questions. Figure it out. And I was like, oh, I should. You know what? And at least, no, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna give you your flowers because I was thinking when I was watching some of your Kohberger streams, right, on restream or replay or whatever, I was watching them, right, because I'll play them in the background while I'm doing laundry or cleaning or whatever, and I'll be thinking to myself like, ooh, I should write notes on this, and of course I didn't because I'm lazy. I'm a Capricorn. I might be disciplined in some areas, but when it comes to what I should do on top of being disciplined, I don't do is a whole procrastination back and forth. Yes, girl, write notes. I'm coming with the notes. Don't tell me to. I'm coming with the notes, Lenny, because the Kohberger thing is. It will mind fuck you. It's a mind fuck all on its own. And I don't know how. Like, I just don't know. I guess this is the question, or this is the question I was trying to get to. How did one person do all this in that amount of time? I know it happens, but like how and why, I guess. And I know why is a very loaded question, but I could talk to Leanie for hours about the Kohberger and the Delphi. I haven't done much. I didn't pay attention to the Delphi much because I heard Odinism, and it kind of just I was out at Odinism. I was like, oh god, you might as well be talking to me about druids. I'm an old Southern hoodoo woman. You must, so in the middle of the Appalachian Mountains, you know what I'm saying? So it went over my head with the druid, with the Odinism, right? You can use whatever you want, girl. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh my god. That's what you call VIP, people. Okay? That's what you call VIP. So when we be looking at Kohberger, we can just pull up Leanies and just we got VIP. Okay? What? Without or what? Pure rage and adrenaline. Yeah, I guess so. But did they do a drug test on Kohberger? Like, did he have any like substances? I don't know. I'm maybe because I'm out of shape and I'm picturing my fat ass trying to commit a crime. So Odinism. Yeah. I think it's the white power guys that use Odinism as their shield. Oh, I didn't know that. But is Odinism like paganism? Is that the same thing? I don't know. Ugh, my brain. I need food. Oh, I'm sure they didn't arrest him. Oh, 5 weeks later. Okay. Well, I gotta wrap it up because like I said earlier in one of my videos, I ain't missing no meals. Okay. And I'm not even in my automobile right now. Okay. But I appreciate everybody coming here, and it was so cool to see all you guys in the chat. Hey, Max, Mary Jane Doe, what's up? I'm gonna say hi to some new Truth Seeker. I don't know why I had to sing that. I just hit that Mariah Carey note. That was weird. Too bad I can never hit the Mariah Carey note when I'm singing Mariah Carey. Tony, what's up? What up? Girl, I didn't see you in these streets. Tony, I didn't see you in these streets, girl. I didn't see you. I ain't gonna say where. But wank, wank, I didn't see you in these streets. Girl. Hey, hey. We got some new people. Okay. Hey, rapper too. All right. Oh, Teresa fine. Tessa fine. Okay. Hey, girl. Who else was in here? So I was looking at other screens. All I know is I clicked over and it was like a whole bunch of people, and I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa. Hey, well. Okay. We okay. Girls. So cool. Oh my god. I love you guys. You guys are the best. PCT. Aww. I have Barbara. What's good? Make sure I say hi to everybody. Shoot, everybody. Everybody in the club gonna get in. That sounds kind of sexual. I need to get off and eat. Matthew was in you too? Shh. Hush your mouth. I'm famous now. Matthew was in my chat. I'm famous now. Yeah. What up, just me? What's good with you? Sassy? Hey, girl. All right. Well, everybody in the club gets it. What's for dinner? Shoot, I don't even know. I'm going to throw something. I might do this grilled cheese or something. I don't know. I just need something before we hit the hay. You know. Because I'm going to bed like 11:30 on the dot. You know, I'm hitting the sack. Odinism is like paganism, very similar. Oh, word, hey, girl, you was in them bushes. Girl, get out the bushes. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm about to end it. Play a little songy song. I had fun. This was interesting. Frank almost gave me heart palpitations. I thought he was a situationship I didn't forgot about or something. I was up here recalibrating shit. Oh god. All right, let's go to the play. Let's get this little outro going. All right. Now why I do that? That was crazy. But you know what I always say. Until next time, turn your notifications on and Dubai.